Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. I just wanted to make a video and kind of go on a rant here. This platform here, as you all know, and I'm sure you all have, well, maybe not all, but maybe you got rid of it today, Robinhood. Anyway, I couldn't do any trades, and I'm sure there's quite a few trades you couldn't do. And some trades that I was wanting to do on Castor Maritime, and we'll start off with SNDL since I have that one up, but the oh, now it's showing zero volume, but the volume on this one I think was over 1 billion today, but SNDL had a great day. I made a video about it earlier. This is another one that I was kind of wanting to trade. This Castor Maritime, I've made a video about this one as well. Here on my phone it's showing a volume of 649,329,333. So another huge volume day for Castor Maritime, but this one was shut down. SNDL was shut down. I think even Genius Brands was shut down. BB, Bed Bath & Beyond, GameStop, and so on. Quite a few you couldn't even trade them, and I just don't see how they can restrict us from trading on their platform. We're taking the risk. It's all about the big money, and I don't feel it's right. So I kind of wanted to go on a rant about it and get some ideas and see what people are willing to do, whether they're willing to get rid of their platform or what everybody out there is thinking. If you're wanting to go with a different platform, I have quite a few links in the description. Feel free to help yourself, whether it be Webull, which is a great platform. You get 3 or 4 stocks with that, maybe 1 or 2 more. I haven't checked the promotion. That might increase tomorrow in regards to everybody jumping off Robinhood. But Webull's on there. Moomoo's a good platform. Lots of technicals. I love the Robinhood platform. But Webull has so much more to offer. So does Moomoo. Dough, D-O-U-G-H, is another platform that I use, as well as Firstrade. And TD Ameritrade was even shut down this morning. I was trying to sell some stuff, and I was about to pinch out a diamond, if you know what I mean, trying to get my fill going. It's like, what the hell, people? I'm trying to make trades here, and I'll bet the big shot, the big hedge funds don't have that problem, but I'm glad we stuck it to them. It felt pretty good, so getting some money out of GameStop and some of the others, it felt pretty good, and I got rid of some stocks that I've been wanting to get rid of for quite some time. And then I came across this. This is another thing that kind of pisses me off. Keeping customers informed through market volatility. Well, that could be any time. I mean, I'm sure there was volatility back in March when everybody was trying to sell. But our mission at Robinhood is to finance for all. We're proud to have created a platform that has helped everyday people from all backgrounds shape their financial futures and invest for the long term. I mean, yeah, you have to hand it to Robinhood for getting all the other platforms to be able to trade commission free. Yes, we have to hand it to them for that, but I don't feel they should be able to restrict our trades. I mean, no matter what the volume is. SNDL, sometime in December, I remember it was trading at like 2 billion shares. I think it was close to that today. I was trying to look it up here on my phone, and it just says 0, but you can go ahead and read the rest for yourself. In 2020, more than 3.2 million people read our articles through Robinhood Learn. And I think just last year alone, I think they added about 10 million more users. Back to handing it to Robinhood in the beginning, but they've gotten rich off of all of us. I was doing some research on them today, trying to find my notes here. Robinhood is partnered with Citadel. Citadel places, and if I have any of this wrong, please correct me in the comments. This is just kind of what I researched and made some quick notes on it, but Robinhood's trades are made by Citadel. Citadel is partnered with Melvin Capital. Melvin Capital had shorts on AMC and GameStop. So does that make sense to everybody? Now you see why it was halted, because it's not right. I don't agree. There's all kinds of information here that I found. GameStop is just the symptom, not the disease. This didn't really go over too much other than the action amid the short squeeze chaos. It was fun. It was a fun day. It was fun to watch it. It was totally awesome. What is a short squeeze and what is going on in GameStop and AMC? And let's see if this one will open up here right quick. But any feedback, it would be awesome to see in the comments, and let me know if you dumped Robinhood today, and if you jumped to a different platform. Firstrade is another platform. It's kind of an in-between Robinhood and TD Ameritrade. I like it. I've been using it for a couple years. I think if you use my link, you can even get a couple stocks with Firstrade. Feel free to use them all. I don't care. It'll help out the channel here. What is a short squeeze and what is going on in GameStop AMC? What is it that can put a stock to the meteoric rise higher? We have seen a number of stocks make truly staggering... Whoops, sorry, I hit the keyboard. Truly staggering jumps higher, doubling in price on consecutive days. There are several factors that are contributing to these gargantuan moves, but one is surely the classic short squeeze. And it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow and see if there's any other stocks out there that we could replace GameStop with. I can name a couple, so maybe I'll work on a list. Genius Brands is one. I would like to pump that up and get my money back out of that one. So while there are some new factors at play in the market today, the short squeeze has been around as long as shorting stock. What is a short squeeze? Here is how the short squeeze works. If traders think a stock's price is going lower, they can short the stock. The borrower shares and sell them with the intent of buying them back at lower prices, what the hedge funds are doing. This is mostly done by institutional investors like hedge funds, given the risk and the margin required. And there are big risks. Stocks can theoretically go up infinitely. So a trader who is short can face theoretically infinite losses. I heard they lost $5 billion, and I kind of have to laugh about it since they shut us down. I mean, hedge funds have been making billions for who knows how long. That $5 billion went into the retailers' pockets today. I heard there was students paying off school debt that had traded GameStop and made money and paid off their school debt. I heard people were able to pay off their houses. Chamath, whatever you think about Tim, I can't say his last name, starts with a P, I don't have it in front of me. Palpatath or something like that. Chamath, just Google Chamath and I'm sure it'll come up. He played the game with GameStop, but he got out, and I think he made like $500 million, 500,000 off of it, and gave it all away to some charity. I can't remember, but anyway, some stocks attract very high short interest, which can be viewed as the amount of shares sold short as a percentage of float, or how much stock has been issued that is available for trading. The problem comes if the stock prices starts to rise quickly. Those that are short the stock will likely receive a margin call, which I'm sure that was going off quite a bit. They either have to put more money up to secure their position or close their positions, which I think the one firm, I can't say their name, that lost $5 billion, I think they did have to close their position. So I shouldn't say, but no sympathy here. If they choose or are forced to close their position, they are buying the stock to close out their position. This can push the price higher and force other short sellers to do the same, which what happened to GameStop and several others. This creates a reinforcing loop of buying and pushing the price higher. This is the short squeeze. As those short, the market gets squeezed out. This is definitely part of what is happening in GameStop. In August 2020, GameStop was trading for around $4. So just think, if you bought 100 shares, I should have done the math, that would be $4 or $400, and if you sold it for, well, let's just say 300, so that'd be, I believe 300, would that be 30,000 or 300,000? I should have done my math, but anyway, maybe we'll do another video on that. I'm just kind of throwing that out there as an example, but that would have been a pretty good payday. So I was reading about somebody earlier that had like 15 or 50,000 shares, and they had like $5 million worth of GameStop. I don't know if they sold yet or not. That I hadn't heard. So very interesting day. Shares steadily climbed higher to close out 2020 just under 20 on the back of some big name investors taking stakes in the company. This attached the short sellers, notably some big hedge funds. Then on January 13, the stock jumped to hit a high of almost 40 on huge volume. So that's kind of when it started. That was surely the start of the short squeeze. That 40 held for about a week. On January 22nd, the stock jumped higher, again trading above 70 for the biggest volume day so far. I just love this. The next day, the stock hit a high of almost 160 with similar action the next day. Then on Wednesday, the stock doubled again, trading up to $380. Thursday's high was around 500. Wow. And you can go ahead and read the rest there for yourself. And like my other video said, Elon Musk was even tweeting about it. Here it is. Melvin is down 30% in 2021 on the back of a GameStop short position. It turned to Stephen Cohen, .72 Capital, and Chicago-based Citadel to bail out. Well, sucks to be you. Maybe we'll do it to him again. I'm ready to make some videos about it and talk about it. It was fun. I was in on AMC. I had one share of BlackBerry and I put a stop on it, and it took a dip and sold out, and I was kind of pissed about that one, but I just had too much to watch, and so I put a stop on that one and it got dumped. I should have put it lower, but I think I ended up losing $1 over it, so no big deal. But I made pretty good on AMC and GameStop, and that's all that matters. So the fun's over. But Robinhood restricts trading on American Airlines, this is Castor Maritime, and Sundial, and others. And Division Vice Chairman and USB Global Wealth Management Mike Ryan joined Yahoo Finance to break down if there is something bigger at play as Redditors take on Wall Street. And it felt good. I'm sure a lot of people out there felt good sticking it to them. So, Webull, M1 Finance, and I have both of those linked in the description if you're interested. Webull, you can do a brokerage as well as a IRA. I have both. M1 Finance, I have both brokerage and IRA. Those are slices. The only thing I don't like about M1 Finance is it's all market orders. You can't put your price in because it's slices. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I have a public account. I don't really use it anymore. I believe it was slices. They may have changed. If I'm wrong, correct me. If you're interested in it, I'll find the link and put that in the description as well. 3 of the popular retail stock market trading apps that have hosted much of the activity related to Wall Street Bets subreddit spurred run on stocks including GameStop and AMC. Those were the 2 fun ones, as well as Bed Bath & Beyond. I did that one too. Among others, have removed all restrictions on their exchange by their users. M1, Webull, Public had restricted transactions for the affected stocks earlier in the day, along with Robinhood, which you're not really going to trade on M1 Finance anyway, so the 3 of them all attributed to the restrictions placed on these volatile stocks, not to any effort to curb their purchase or sale, but instead cited the cost associated with settling the trades on the part of their clearing firm Apex. All 3 platforms employ Apex to clear trades made by users via their platform. In an interview with Webull, CEO Yahoo Finance confirmed that the restriction was not something the company had any hand in deciding. Here's a tweet. Robinhood blocked trading on GameStop and AMC, so people are now turning to trade on Webull, a Chinese-owned trading platform. The free market is so free we are turning to China. The CEO of Webull turned us the decision to join Robinhood, and restricting AMC and GameStop trades came from soaring costs to settle its users' trades. It was our choice. This has to do with the settlement mechanics in the market. Public confirmed via Twitter that users can now buy and sell GameStop and AMC and costs on the platform thanks to the resolution of the Apex blocker. Meanwhile, Webull noted that all 3 stocks are now available for exchange via the app, as did M1 shortly after. So maybe tomorrow will be another interesting day. Here's Public. Our clearing firm Apex has resumed the ability to buy GameStop. We appreciate your cooperation and grateful to our members for their patience and understanding. Who's next in GameStop? These are the 10 most shorted stocks. Short selling. Short selling is a trading strategy based on speculation that a company's stock will drop in price. If shares rise instead, the investors are forced to buy the shares, which drives their prices still higher in the development called a short squeeze. And I don't know why that's blurring out. Maybe that website's not going to work. Well, anyway, I already read most of that to you, but this is the last part of the video. Robinhood is being sued for restricting GameStop stock. That's a tongue twister. Well, this is interesting. I'll have to do another Tesla video. New Tesla Model S doesn't have gear stock will change gears automatically. That's very interesting. Sorry, my ADD kicked in there. I saw Tesla and wanted something positive. But that's for another time. But Robinhood hit with a class action lawsuit after it restricts GameStop stock. I said it backwards. GameStop stock. There we go. Robinhood can now add a class action lawsuit to its growing list of headaches after it said it would restrict users from trading GameStop. Which will be really interesting. I can't remember. I know Robinhood is going to be trying to do their IPO soon. I mean, this could really foobar them in regards to the IPO. Maybe after the IPO, if we run it down, I'm just speculating here, maybe after the IPO to, I mean, this isn't the thing you're supposed to do, but more or less, I'll just out with it. To get even with them is let them do the IPO, and again, I'm just speculating here because I think it's funny. Let them do the IPO, run the stock way up, or actually nobody invests in it at first, and it drops, and then maybe somebody will short it, and then run it up, and then you could get even with them, and again, that way. That's just a thought, but just thought I'd throw that out there, but maybe that didn't make any sense anyway, but anyway, so after the headaches here, the class action was filed in New York Thursday, alleging that Robinhood deprived their customers of the ability to use their service, and that had to be in the millions of users. Because I've seen all kinds of channels covering it today, and I've read all kinds of articles and everything today. But in an effort to manipulate the market for benefit of people and financial institutions, well, hedge funds do that same thing. The lawsuit comes hours after Robinhood informed users that it would restrict a handful of stocks, including GameStop, BlackBerry, AMC, and American Airlines. I didn't get in on the American Airlines action, but I did hear that it kind of ran up all the other airlines. I haven't looked into those yet, but due to the recent volatility, the company also said that it would raise margin requirements for some securities. We continuously monitor the markets and make changes where necessary. Robinhood isn't the only firm to restrict trading on GameStop. Interactive Brokers, I haven't heard of that one, Webull, and TD Ameritrade. I was even having trouble on TD today. It was down. Have imposed similar restrictions, but Robinhood has drawn the most. Likely due to its popularity among the Reddit day traders who fueled the unprecedented rise of GameStop to begin with. According to Motherboard, 56% of all Robinhood users own GameStop stock. Wow, that's the first, I hadn't heard that yet. That they are now unable to trade. That is huge. I would like to know how many shares and the dollar amount that is equivalent to. Promoting accusations that the company is working to protect large financial institutions rather than the small-time investors. Right there you have it. Like I said, Citadel. It also caught the attention of several members of Congress who questioned the move. New York Rep. AOC, who sits on the House Financial Services Committee, said she would support a hearing if necessary. I did get an alert on my phone yesterday that said the Biden administration was even looking into it, and I was like, oh, this could get kind of ugly, but we need an investigation into Robinhood's app decision and who influenced that, and this shows the need for a financial transaction tax on hedge fund shorting and SEC regulations on short selling practices. We now need to know more about Robinhood's app decision to block retail investors from purchasing stock while hedge funds are freely able to trade the stock as they see fit. Very interesting. As a member of the Financial Services Committee, I'd support a hearing if necessary. Why are brokerage firms like Robinhood restricting trading in GameStop? Looks to me like a fear of too much profit going to ordinary investors. Can you explain? Exactly. Breaking Robinhood Interactive Brokers, restricting trading in GameStop and options. That's another thing I heard. A lot of people couldn't even get out of their options. I would be pissed, because that would be a big loss. It wouldn't be the first time Robinhood had gotten in hot water. The company previously paid a $65 million fine for misleading users about its revenue sources. It also faced questions about whether it does enough to educate young users about the potential risks of day trading. Well, do your research and figure out day trading on your own. You don't need to shut down our platform so we can't trade. I didn't learn it overnight. I still don't day trade. It's too risky. I mean, you can. There's people out there that know how to do it. You got to know how to read charts. If you don't know how to do it and can't read charts, you're not going to be able to do it, or you shouldn't be doing it on Robinhood anyway, because they don't have charts. All you have is this type of stuff, the week, month, 3-month, year, and 5-year. You don't have charts or anything here, so just throwing that out there. But that's about it for my rant. Sorry to go on and on, but just kind of pissed me off today and pissed off a lot of other people. I mean, those are all good stocks to trade. People could have made some more money today, and the fun got halted. So just because you and me and a lot of other retailers were making some money, so I don't really feel sorry for the hedge funds. They stick it to us all the time, and they will pick a stock like this, like BlackBerry, like Dillard's, like JCPenney's, and they'll look at it and analyze it, and then they'll come out with a big article. I can't say his name. Not Icon, and then they're Carl Icon, and I can't say the other guy's name, but they'll do big articles. If you know the name, put it in the comments. They'll do big articles and come out and say, well, this company is going down the toilet, and just so they can short it, and then everybody will get wind of that, and just like GameStop, and start selling it, and that's why it's $4, and they make tons of money when it goes down, when it gets shorted, but they got screwed this time, so, yep. Well, that's it for my rant. Sorry to go on and on. This will probably be the, well, we'll see what tomorrow looks like. I was going to say this might be my last video on rant, but another one to throw into the mix was Fubo. I've made a couple Fubo videos as you follow my channel. I still have a couple shares of it. I put a stop loss on that one as well, or a stop limit. When it gets to a certain limit, it triggers and then sells, but I haven't checked that one yet. It might be close. That's about the price that I had put on it, but anyway, that was another one in the mix. So, well, that is it for tonight for my rant. I'll work on some other videos that'll be a little bit more positive. I just wanted to make this and get some feedback on it and see if you dumped Robinhood, if you're keeping it, or you're looking for a new broker. Like I said, there's numerous links in the description. Feel free to help yourself. If you have any questions, just send me a comment. And I'm starting to use Dough a little bit more. It's DOUGH. I've been using Webull for a couple years. Doe's pretty similar to Robinhood. If you like trading on your phone, that's why I like it. Webull's just too difficult. There's too many things. I'm too blind, and it's too small for me to see on a phone. Tablet's pretty nice for a Webull, or even a computer like a desktop. And of course, I have two big monitors, but Webull on that is pretty nice. But on a phone, Doe's pretty nice. Firstrade's a good platform for a computer. But if you have any questions on those, feel free to use any of my links. If you have any questions, just send me a comment, and any other comments you can think of. If you want to comment, Robinhood sucks, go for it. I mean, I use Robinhood. They do suck from time to time, but maybe we'll all move on and say the heck with Robinhood, and then they won't get to do their IPO. But well, that's it. Again, if you haven't hit that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, and subscribe. I think we're almost about to 250. I was shooting for 250 by Friday. I think we are almost even there, or maybe we're past it by now. I haven't checked since earlier in the day. I've been at work today. So again, this is J Money with Falling Forward Financial. I thank you for watching, and I thank you for all the support. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.